Looks like it. All right. What is going on, guys? Gals, aliens, and degen freaks. Haven't said that in a little while. What's going on? Welcome to the people on x.com. Welcome to the people on YouTube. Make some noise. I know, guys, you're kind of probably freaking out a little bit, or you're really happy that we are dumping because then you can start buying at better prices. We got like the whole entire market's on a discount right now. Bitcoin definitely hit some resistance, and we had a big sell-off for the spot ETFs. We have companies sending in tons of BTC to Coinbase, and we're seeing that sell off. And yo, what's going on the Go Crypto? What's going on, my brother? Bro, your channel is blowing up, man. Channel is blowing up. I thought we were kind of trailing along together, and all of a sudden I looked at your subscriber count, and I was like, dang, bro, you're up at 3,000. So congrats to you. So I probably should look at Myro, huh? I know you've been making some videos on Myro. I have not looked at Myro yet. So I'm probably going to check out, maybe we'll do some Myro TA. But first, I think we're just going to look at the overall market. We're going to do some, we're going to talk about Dogecoin. We're going to talk about some altcoins. We're going to talk about two different projects. We're going to talk a little bit about Shido. I'll show you one of the Shido trades that I got into. I'll show you the Doge trade that I got into. But first, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All the people that are watching on X, repost this so we can get some people on the account. And hopefully this system works here. I'm zooming to X, and then I'm OBSing to YouTube. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so first, let's get into, let's go to Morales Money. And where's our Morales Money? Where's our Morales Money? There we go. We're going to get into this. And hopefully my internet and my stream will... Oh, nice. Okay, so they updated a little bit of Morales Money, so now that the bubbles are a little bit more interactive a little bit, and you can do it by the time frame. So let's look at the 1 hour, because I like when Bitcoin is starting to dump, then I like to see what is actually recovering the quickest and what is staying strong during a dump on BTC. So if we go to BTC, let's look at the Papa, or some people claim that Bitcoin is a female, and that Satoshi is in fact a female. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Let me know, guys, in the chat, do you think Satoshi Nakamoto is a man or a woman? All right, so we got the CME futures chart here. You guys want to check this out. The CME futures, apparently we have a gap. We got a gap somewhere, and we got to look at where that gap is. Probably going to the 4 hour, and yep, we got, nope, let me see. Trying to find where that gap was, because everyone was talking about a gap at 38,000, but I am not seeing it. Maybe because I have these different candles. Let me just go to regular old candles. Oh, that's why I had the Hekneshi candles on, so you won't be able to see if you have those candles on. So the gap is marked here. The gap is marked at between 40,000 and 39,000, and here's the bottom of that close of that candle, 38,355. So this is why people are thinking, okay, we might be actually trying to fill that gap. We'll see how today and the week goes, but that's where we're going to get we're going to get some data here. Let's see, interest correction based on Elliott wave theory. This was on January 14th. Interesting. So let's look at this idea and let's see if this is actually playing out. All right, so we had that top at 49,000, and That would be a massive correction. Yeah, that would be a massive correction, guys. And let me know if I'm coming in okay, because I know because of the way that I'm streaming, it might drop a little bit. I might drop some frames, but I was trying to use Restream. I don't know if you guys have ever used Restream, but it looked like it was about to be like pretty user friendly, and then all of a sudden I clicked out of one page, and then I couldn't even get back to the dashboard, and then it just like made my dashboard super small, and I couldn't toggle anything. So it's I don't know if it's very user friendly. So I like my guerrilla way that I'm doing it right now, because then I can just control it. And shout out to all the people that are watching on YouTube and watching on. And what I might have to do here, guys, is I might have to, and we are going to then, yeah, let's do that. That might help it. That might help. Let me know if the connection got a little bit better. Let me see. Should be good. Should be good. It's always an experiment when you're trying to stream to multiple different things, and your computer hopefully behaves well enough. All right, so let's see. Okay. Multiple different things. All right. Sounding good on x.com. And looks like we're still going on YouTube. All right, cool. Bitbull said everything is good. Okay. All right, so let's keep looking at this. Let's keep looking at this chart. It's for the Elliott wave theory. And so we're looking at the CME. So let's look at Bitcoin on Coinbase, because this is what I'm curious about, is the Coinbase, the BTC being sent to Coinbase, and I guess obviously this is a direct result of that Coinbase, of that BTC coming from the GBTC, because apparently since they converted that GBTC to spot, you're able to actually redeem some of that Bitcoin that people have been buying at a discount for the past year, 2 years. So what's interesting is that maybe a lot of this sell pressure that's put us down at these levels is because of that people that have been buying Bitcoin since 16,000, in between 16,000 and up to now, and then they are putting that on the market, and that's obviously going to drop the price a little bit, pile that up with shorts in the market and leverage shorts, and there you go. So, but interesting enough, though, we are sitting at, if we go to the weekly, we're sitting at really key levels. So price is sitting, I got too many things on here right now. It's kind of hard to see even where the dang price is. All right, so is the price sitting? Okay, yeah, that's why. I had it sitting right on this line that I drew before, so it was making this giant red line. Okay, so we're sitting at like massive resistance right here at 40,000, which is scaring people into the point of control right here of 20,000. And but we are also sitting at key support of the beginning of the year of 2021, which sent us to, squeezed us to basically 60,000. And if we look at where that point is, it went up in a matter of 14 to 21 days from that point. So that's a big move from that key support level. Went up 44%. It went up 44%, guys. So this is why I wouldn't woe too much on possibly it going to 238, because from these lows we could potentially just skyrocket, because you have to look at these candles, weekly candles. You go to the daily, and you can see where it did not take that much to get it up into those levels. So we're looking at basically it going into, it could get short squeezed to 250K, because really I like Crypto Zombie's breakdown, because Crypto Zombie was saying, you know, like we're still in an early phase. Like he compared it to the gold ETF, and it took a little bit. Gold traded sideways for, I guess, maybe a month, and then the next month it went up just 400% or more, or something like that. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens when we actually see true inflows of any of the spot Bitcoin ETF stuff, or just crypto in general, because it's not going to just be a Bitcoin, it's going to be Ethereum as well. And then you see just even by X making payments, making the payments app. And then I made a video on that, or not making the payments app, but just even making the page, that Doge just pumped tremendously. So you go in here and we look at Doge. Where's my Doge? And you can see that nice green candle. We were in a descending wedge, and what was nice is that perfectly timed in that descending wedge was bullish news. And so when you get notifications on your phone like that, I just went for it. I said, okay, look, I know this is going to be bullish, and actually Doge is in a great range. It was in this range right here to be able to get supported, because you can see here previous support right here, and running up to that 9 cent range. And I wonder if we pull a fib and we go from the highs to the recent lows, if we can kind of see what happened here. Because off of this 618, little rejection, but then broke through, and then went into this range, but it wasn't, but it was stopped out for a little bit. And I wonder if we can get past the 618 again. We will see. And I'll tell you what, guys, I need to learn how to read the Fibonacci retracement indicator better. I'm just being honest. I kind of know how to read it, and then I kind of don't. So I have to teach myself, and that's kind of what you have to do. Is you have to teach yourself. You have to keep learning. And even what I used to do is I would just throw some of this stuff on the charts and just be like, okay, like I just look at it and just move around. And sometimes you feel like it's like, what in the hell am I even doing? But even if you just get used to drawing lines and stuff, and you kind of learn where the resistance and support is, where you see certain patterns and how it relates to the relative strength. And what's great is this SMI will give you good data on where, if it's being a little overbought, which kind of indicated right here. And this is just on the daily. The 4 hour I like, because it gives you I think it gives you that data where you can actually see that previous price data, price movement, to be able to even draw a pattern to know that you're in a kind of descending wedge, and then be able to get a good buy-in. And I'll show you and I'll tell you, just transparent. I put in some of the profits that I took on the Doge trade. I'm still in profit on the Doge trade, but I took some of those profits and I put it into Solana and Ethereum. I went long, and massive mistake. I should have just went short. I should have shorted I should have shorted everything, because if I would have known that the market was just not, it didn't have enough steam. I was in profit for a small period, and that's where I could have used that opportunity to take profit, maybe go into a short, ride it a little bit, and then get out and kind of just wait a little bit. Because a lot of the times if you're trading, and this on Sundays, I feel like, it's probably just a bad idea to trade on Sundays, because you can, you have to know that the markets, the traditional markets, and the stock exchange and all that stuff is going to be opening up and actually trading, all these other different assets that do affect crypto. So then it's best probably just to wait, wait, see how the market's going to react on Monday market open. And it's funny, right around 9:30, 10 o'clock, is where you can see the market start to react and see what's going on. And sometimes it even reacts even earlier than that. You can see it at about 5 a.m. I've been up at 5, 6 a.m. and that's when you can start seeing okay, dang, this is when stuff's about to start happening. So, yeah, absolutely got crushed on the Ethereum trade. It's still open. I don't know how it didn't even get closed. The margin ratio is at 32%. So I guess it's still, as long as it doesn't go to, as long as it doesn't go past 60%, won't get liquidated. Just terrible. This is when you just have to kind of wait. You just wait with those profits on the side, and even just protect yourself with taking some of those profits and just put it into your DCA bag, So just a little lesson. So, but I do like the way that I marked this particular Bitcoin chart that I have on here on XC, and I will show you really quick. Is it this one? If I go to the daily, yeah, because this is where I kind of had a lot of different levels marked, and let's go into it. Yeah. So this is just where we're sitting at some really, this is insane. This is crazy, God. This is why we're in such, Bitcoin is in such a critical level, because if you see where we're sitting at right now, we're sitting at 2 different levels of resistance. One right here and one right here. Massive one right there too. Then we have right here, down here, and the 30,000 area, some support, and support right there. And then you see where we had a breakout, almost did a double top right here, where we did that kind of double top, and we did it almost 2 times right here as well. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, guys. But let's see what's happening with I wanted to show you guys. So I've been if you've watched my video on Metis, let's see if we go into, let's see. We'll go into the channel. Check out the Metis video. And so, yeah, check out that video. But I've been going into this tofu NFT, and I've been looking at these Monk X Coffee Shop Club. It's a verified project on the Metis blockchain. And so you buy these with actual Metis. And yeah, I'll just show you. So they're like, monkey punks. The backwards, the backwards McDonald's hats. Nice. Yeah, so I'm just starting to wanting to interact with some of these communities and the ecosystems. You know, buy an NFT, swap on some of the platforms. Like this has, you know, swap and perpetual trading, Hermes, trading, some opportunities for Launchpad, and on here NetSwap has the Launchpad in Metis, and then you got GameFi. So I'm just kind of exploring all in here. And then also, if you really want to get alpha and go into, let's see, go Pulse. And Pulse has been gaining traction over the past couple of weeks. Transactions have been going up like crazy. The bridging and the trading volume. It's been crushing it. I wonder, I literally only put like, just like very small amounts. So I wonder how my portfolio is looking. Let's check it out. Okay, all right, so let's check this out. All right, assets on Pulse Chain, a whopping $18 million. No, we got 18 bucks on here. So I think I'm just gonna put a couple hundos in Pulse Chain and start getting into, because you go to the bubbles and you just start seeing all of this stuff, but really what you want to swap in and get exposed to is just you got PLSX, you got incentive, and let's actually check the chart on incentive, because this thing just I think it just ran like recently. Let's look on yeah, this is the 17th, and this thing just went up 137%, but retraced 49%, 50%. So possibly, I mean, yeah. So goodbye. So now that it retraced, if you had been dollar cost averaging into this while it was here, which was just, I mean, just what, 22 days ago, 22 days ago, sitting at 855% hex. And honestly, gopulse.com is a amazing website to just do everything you need to do to get into Pulse. You first go to pulsechain.com, you figure out how to use the network, do the bridges. You can bridge, I know, obviously you can bridge, Hex, you can bridge Ethereum, you can bridge probably some stable coins. I haven't checked the list recently, like exactly what you can bridge and from how many networks. But I initially bridged over Hex, just my Hex on Ethereum. All right, so yeah, the Hex chart is actually looking really good. And this is Hex on, this is Hex with wrapped PLS, which once you have PLS and you swap it into Hex, like it uses a routing of wrapped PLS. So if we're looking at its peak, 152%, but I think this ecosystem has a massive potential. You can mint tokens on here. It's all kinds of different apps. You can stake. You can manage your stake. It's really cool. Currently online, there's 3,733 people online, and this website has 21.2 million views. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, so once you go in here, you can actually just click on I like this feature. Like you go in and say you want to buy you want to buy plant, you can just click right on it, and it'll show you, it'll pull right in here. And then, but my suggestion is that you actually go onto the Pulse scanner, the Pulse chain scanner, and look up the contract for plant. You can see how many holders there are. You can see the exact ERC20 contract, and then you can kind of do your due diligence and look at the project in that way, because from this, it's only really giving you just the name and the percentage that it's gone up or down, and then just clicking into it, it doesn't really give you very, very much else data. But you can also see what's trending. So just a little added alpha for you pulse chain hexagons out there. Trying to get more of the hexagons on my page, because I talk about hex. I like hex. I like this ecosystem. I got to get the hexagons in the community. And guys, if you haven't, I've mentioned it before, you got to get in the Discord. You guys got to get in the Discord. It's building up. We have 11 members so far, so got to get in here, post some memes. You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the general chat. The goal is for everyone to just know each other in the community. We're doing giveaways. I started my first giveaway. It's going to be going to the end of the month. It's a BitFlex t-shirt giveaway. And all you got to do is just sign up. You sign up and you'll get an email notifying you if you won. And I'm selecting 2 winners, and you'll get a BitFlex t-shirt. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, just make yourself known in the Discord, and we'll be updating this. It's going to be a constant, growing, updating process where I make this thing as engaging and as fun as possible. So yeah, easy as just sign up with the link. All right, so, and if you guys haven't been on my website, you got to check it out. I don't know why this hasn't been working, but I got to fix this thing. Bitcoin halving countdown, which is actually the Bitcoin halving, if we want to get into it really quick before we end this stream, because I think my internet is just, it's doing some weird stuff. I don't want to do too long of a stream. I really was doing the stream to test out the restream, and it was not working, so I figured, why not? We'll just do it. We'll do it the guerrilla way. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin halving. I'm gonna take this stuff, and let's see. We just type in halving. Been really liking this one. And we're gonna go to the daily. Woo! All right. So you can see here we got the where's the first halving? Oh, it's not gonna be on the front. So second halving, 2016. It took a little bit for it to do that massive gain, but it did get there. How long did it take? 622 days. 522 days. Third halving, to get to its first peak, 332 days. But if you look at that first peak, that was 248 days. And then now let's look at the potential of where we could go. Let's say going into the halving, we're sitting at 50,000. And we make any type of move that we did beforehand. We're looking at, and I like to do this. It's just moon boy math. Moon boy measurement, I like to call it. So try and put it at 50K. 106,817. That's pretty conservative. I'd say that's a pretty conservative move, but then that's going into, if it's using the same measurement and amount of time, that's going into March 2025. So not too bad. Not too bad. All right. We haven't talked about MicroStrategy in a little bit. Now, I think MicroStrategy does have another potential of going into its all-time highs of 1,300. Great buy zones. It's basically like buying MicroStrategy is like buying a Bitcoin ETF in itself. So and let's look at Dogecoin real quick. Let's look at Doge. Let's take this off. You know, I like that wick. You know, it only went down and hit that moving average in the middle, and it wicked right back up. So, and the RSI is still looking pretty decent. And if we look on the 4-hour, once we get a little bit of a bullish reversal right here, and we get a cross, and we can see some movements here, moving back up into these ranges, and then we probably will hit that target right here of 9 cents. But that's if Bitcoin does not do some stupid crap and it doesn't go into these levels, because man, we don't want it to go there. We don't want it to go there. Let's see. Man, gosh, the Ethereum trade just terrible. Absolutely terrible. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me. And if you didn't, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make some noise, join the Discord, do the contest, do all the things, and I will see you in the next live stream. Peace.